Welcome back. It's the GSL. I'm Tasteless, and with me is Artosis. And we were just in a 5-minute break. We were talking about the game backstage. We didn't even catch this, but he never got the Marine Shield upgrade.
Yeah, he didn't get combat shield, so his Marines had 10 less hit points than he even could have. It's like watching a StarCraft I pro gamer win a PvP without Dragoon range.
It's like when you watch a PvT and they don't get the carrier capacity upgrade or something, where you're like, oh well, that's a little weird.
Didn't matter. Okay.
So now then again, he was combating a lot of banlings, but still, this would have helped a lot with the Zerglings. Yeah. So. Foxer.
Yeah, Foxer, man.
Pretty sick.
The next map is going to be Lost Temple, and we saw him play this in the round of 64.
Yeah.
And he went nukes, and it did not go well. He went nuke into Viking and to lose everything to nothing. And it was a pretty terrible game. But I think this time, he's playing just so well now.
Yes.
He's actually he might be the best player in the world. I don't even know, man, this guy.
Well, this playstyle is so intimidating. You don't normally see somebody just go, I'm going to go Marine Medevac against Baneling, Muta. That's
on creep.
Like he's just out microing him.
Yeah.
He's literally just splitting the Marines up in such a way that the Banelings can't catch him.
That's right. He did mention about that nuke strategy that we saw before. Before the patch, it took 3 nukes to kill a hatchery, I believe it was. But now it takes 4, and his opponent had actually even made the layer at the natural. So that may not be the best choice.
Yeah.
To go for that nuclear strategy again, even though it was so cool. I hope he shows us something neat, though.
They're the coolest when they work. If you're just he's nuking.
No, they're the coolest when TLO cancels them and then moves in.
Oh, that's bad. That's baller, man.
That's so some sickness. But I hope that we do see some sort of dropship play. Use the hills here, the high ground.
Yes.
If he doesn't do that against a fast expansion, you got to wonder every time a Terran doesn't do that in Lost Temple. Thor drop or tank drop, your choice. But
you can abuse the cliffs, and if you can even trick him into thinking you're going to abuse the cliffs, and then just actually do a 1-base rush too. They have these spine crawlers out of position.
They're on the side, and then you stim your marauders and run up their ramp.
It's like LOL.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff you can do. Not exactly the best map to be Zergon. The countdown has begun. Let's get ready. And synced up loading in the red at the north on the classic map Lost Temple. We have not the original Slayer's Boxer, but actually just
Boxer.
Guess what? Oh, actually, I'm going to tell you guys when we have to introduce this guy. In the left, in the blue, the one, the only aggressive Zerg player there is.
Hanjun, Kyrix Genesis.
Now, we figured out what's happening. Apparently, the female voice actor is going to be taking a break until the finals. So right now, we're actually back to the Street Fighter voice guy. He's just trying a different voice this time. Quite a voice actor, actually. Totally fooled me.
I like the Street Fighter.
I miss the Street Fighter voice. Yeah.
There was something about it.
Overlord moving down now. It's going to check. See, there is nothing here. It's going to have to go north.
All right. Well, not choosing to wall in with that first depot. That's smart against Kyrix. This guy will do a mid-game Baneling bust. You don't want depots for that. You want big buildings so that he has to use a lot of them. And interesting, not going to wall with the barracks either. Huh.
Drone inside the base. Will he do the gas steal after harassing the SCV?
I do believe so. Gas steal.
I always do it, man.
So good. Yeah, it's good against Protoss and Terran.
It's the Muay Thai clench of Zerg openers.
All right. Yeah. I was thinking more like the Three Stooges double poke to the eyes, but maybe the Muay Thai clench as well. It's just good. It annoys. There's no reason really not to. It's pretty cheap. It gives you a decent range of vision. It definitely narrows down the amount of strategies they're going to do.
Marine on the way.
Ooh, you know what I really like is not seeing a gas yet. I think we're going to see a 1 barracks expansion once again, which is super duper awesome because that is a pure straight up StarCraft 1 build. It's so macro intensive.
And here we go. He did do it.
Yeah. And I am so excited to see what Foxer is going to show us right now.
Pool is on the way. Marine, of course. You would ideally want to have the Marines actually right here because they can do exactly that.
Yep.
You want to have the Marines right there
next to it.
Yes, they can shoot down that drone right away.
MVP seems to be the only Terran that does that. And a GSL, at least.
Now, we usually saw gas steals in StarCraft I and PBT.
Yeah.
Of course, there was only one gas guys were there, but essentially that would
Yeah.
force the Terran into making a command center because he has so many minerals, or
Yeah.
into a Marine timing attack, which of course the Protoss can respond to with so many different things, Reavers, DTs.
Quite true. And we see a... Wow. All right, well, the command center being made on low ground, and he's going to wall off with barracks. He's going to, wow, and maybe land that third one that's in his main, who knows. And with a barracks wall in, actually killing that's going to be quite difficult.
Whoops. Missed.
I am really feeling Boxer's opening against Kyrix's. Kyrix only has one gas, hasn't even started Zergling speed at this point.
You know what's funny is because of the build Boxer did this game, I don't even know if the gas steal was necessarily effective.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Against the fast command center, that may go out of style. I think I'd rather had an extra drone than delay a gas he's not going to get.
SCV on the way.
And we have some Marines moving down.
Uh-oh.
And this is going to force Kyrix into making Zerglings instead of drones. But he does have 12 Zerglings, and they're going to actually finish pretty quick because Kyrix is... He always makes Zerglings. You don't have to force him into it. And it may be smart to just walk home, but the drone's coming out. Oh my, this is actually doing a ton of damage.
Queen is low, Queen is low, Queen is low. Link's coming out.
Uh-oh, here comes like a trillion Lings. Speed, luckily, not even close to done. And beautiful micro.
This guy's Marine micro is out of control.
It truly is. Both Queens now coming up. Zerglings as well. Realistically, Kyrix should be trying to stay on the creep more.
Jeez. This guy.
Yeah, it's
He's like, well, I'm just
pretty
going to make
wild.
Marines and kill you now.
Yeah,
That's
and-
basically my strategy.
Oh, Queen goes down. A lot of Zerglings going after the Marines. And this is actually getting pretty wild. His speed is almost done, so suddenly Kyrix may be able to just overwhelm as a big round of Zerglings comes up. As long as he has speed, Micro is not going to really help against speed Zerglings.
I think Boxer may be aware that he's going to back off now. Speedlings are out.
Oh, here we go. Not quite enough. Probably should have waited for a few more. And really, he's got to run behind them. Here come the SCVs now. And wow, brings out a lot of SCVs just in time to stop those Speedlings. Is he actually going to go all in here?
I don't know.
And walking through the lines of Zerglings in between the SCVs. What? And he's holding this off pretty well, but losing a lot of SCVs. Kyrix seems to be in a pretty good position from here.
Now, he can't keep being aggressive. He's going to have to stay back here.
Oh. Look at this unit count. 25 SCVs against 26 drones, so it's not that far off. 8 Marines against 19 Zerglings. Huh, and a bunch of mules coming down. So his economy's actually still fine. He's walling everything off now. And that was a really weird exchange we saw.
Starport on the way. Reactor, he will have dropships.
And before layer once again, Baneling Nest.
Dun dun dun.
This guy, man. This guy, man.
I am really impressed with Boxer, who we really want to have his name changed to Foxer. The way he's playing this game is just so awesome. Note this reactor is exposed. And this is this guy's style.
Yeah.
Bunch of reactors, one tech lab.
Absolutely. I don't know about that double depot wall in because Kyrix does love Baneling Bus.
Yeah.
So it feels like that is exactly what a Baneling Bus wants to hit, a reactor and 2 depots. That's like actually, that is the perfect thing to hit with Banelings. I cannot stress enough.
Speaking of Banelings.
We're going to have to see, though. He does have that bunker up. Doesn't have any upgrades yet.
Hopefully he makes combat shields this time.
Yeah, I think he will.
These guys make for some very entertaining games.
Oh, no doubt about it. These guys are so good for StarCraft 2. This is great to watch these really weird, crazy styles. And here we go! Couple eBays being made.
Oh,
beautiful move right there. And oh, moving right in. Marine spreading, but a lot of damage done by these Banes. And these two Banes going after the SCVs. Boxer hitting, oh my god. He really micro those SCVs brilliantly against the Banelings, and he's going to have to throw up another barracks or something. He's going to have to complete that wall instantly because there are more Banes coming. He needs some high hit point buildings in there, or he is going to be in a world of trouble. And the creep is actually all the way up to his wall in Taste, so this is going to be hard to wall in. I don't know. This is going to be trouble. There's a lot of SCVs in there. Oh no, I think Kyrix is going to be able to take this game down. This is not looking good for Boxer.
Boxer right now just cannot utilize his expansion. I don't think he's going to stop the stream of lings. As you can see, the creep over here. A lot of excuse me.
Oh no. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be it. Attacking Banelings with SCVs. That is not a good sign.
That's a good way to get your heart rate up for your SCV.
Absolutely. And
that's it, GG. Wow.
Well, Kyrix. He's like, yeah, ain't no thing. Drinking Powerade, killing nerds with Banelings.
Taking out nerds left and right.
I think this guy should rename himself to Baneling. Boxer versus Baneling.
Boxer versus the Baneling.
He's a Baneling hero. He's like a Baneling with 12 kills.
He is.
Baneling instructor.
You know, the Baneling, I think, is the only unit that can't go up in ranks. When you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Can't become a corporal or whatever.
It's like trying to find a Scourge with a kill, man. It doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen. Profound words here at the GSL. They're 1-1. It's a best of 5. Don't forget.
Yeah.
So, you know, no matter what, we're going to have several more games coming up here.
Yeah, this is actually so exciting. We're going to go to at least 4 games between these guys. I could not ask for a better Halloween present.
I know. Did you go trick-or-treating this Halloween?
No.
No?
No.
My terrible idea of having to be in a Reaver for Halloween. Not work out, just crawling around at the parties, you know? It's terrible.
Very slowly.
Very slowly.
And when you talk, you're like,
like that. People are like, what? And I'm like, they don't play StarCraft. They don't get it.
I know. I would have understood.
You would have understood. You'd be like, that's funny. It's good. So our next map is going to be Steps of War. Steps of War, of course, an action-packed map.
Yeah, I mean, this has Kyrix written all over it, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's going to be able to extend the creep right up there and do all the Baneling stuff he wants. Who needs Baneling speed when you just get the creep into your opponent's base?
Yeah, no kidding.
Really good creep spread that game by Kyrix. I mean, it's hard to even analyze his games because he's so original, but it is time to start.
Let's get ready.
Game number 3.
Game number 3 on Steps of War. Who's going to win? Let's find out soon at the GSL